Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noelle and I do unboxings here, mostly lifestyle subscription boxes, but also some stationery, books, beauty, jewelry, even a dash of Disney. So if you like unboxings, I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the notification bell. As always, if you're already subscribed, thank you so much for being here and welcome back. Today I've got my September Mint Mongoose jewelry collection to share with you. Now Mint Mongoose does all of their jewelry designs in-house, and for just $15.99 per month they will send you 3 pieces of jewelry. And you get to decide if you prefer gold, silver, or rose gold. Sometimes I'll switch around between the jewelry tones depending on what the sneak peeks are for the upcoming designs, but generally I stick with gold. I do have a link, and I will leave it for you in the description box below, that will save you $5 on your first collection if you'd like to get Mint Mongoose. Now it always just comes in a simple kind of aqua colored bubble mailer, and then inside they always have a Werther's Original, a nice little sweet treat to enjoy, and then this nice white envelope that has a ribbon and a little wax seal with a little Mint Mongoose on it, of course. This time there was a little extra item in the bubble mailer, so I'm gonna have to read and see if they say anything about that. They've just kind of slipped inside of the ribbon a few more information cards. It does say happy 3-month anniversary. So I've actually been subscribed for more than 3 months, but I think this might have been my 3rd renewal. So maybe that's just kind of what happens automatically. And it says, we're good together. In celebration of months and months of a good thing, we have included a bonus goodie in this box just for you. We hope you enjoy it and look forward to many more months of our shiny teal package in your mailbox. See you again in 3 months for another celebration of our friendship. So yes, this is a little extra treat. I love boxes that kind of keep track of customer loyalty, and that is also really nice because I know that it helps boxes when, instead of just trying to use whatever promo codes you can by canceling and then resubscribing and canceling and resubscribing, if you stay subscribed just for their own procurement and making sure that they keep everything straight inventory wise. So it looks like it's just a little enamel pin, kind of simple. You guys know pink is not like my fave color ever, but this is a nice little accent, and it is edged in gold, and then it just has this kind of pin backing. So one of these days when I have a nice pin board for all of these fun pins that I get in different subscriptions, I might add this. It's kind of got like a Art Deco feel to it. And then the postcard, it looks like we're getting a little bit wild this month, and it says they've started telling us a little bit more about their inspiration. It says, hi there, this month's set is yet again brought to you by my sweetest pie daughter, Emma, who is 5. My kiddos are where I pull inspiration for nearly every set I put out, so this set is no different. While it may be no surprise after seeing the photos, this month's inspiration rests in the paws of a stunning creature my daughter labeled amazing, the leopard. So actually a lot of the designs, and you'll get to see them here in a second, kind of look more like tortoiseshell to me, which is great because I'm not like a big leopard or cheetah print person, but these are actually really beautiful and I'm very excited to share it with you. So I'm just going to put the card up in front of me, and then maybe I'll read a little bit more about the description. So let's get into the envelope. And then inside, there's always like layers upon layers of this subscription, which is great because, you know, they're jewelry pieces, so you want to make sure that they're protected in transit, not just the bubble wrap. So let me get into it. And then each one of the pieces of jewelry is always in its own little plastic baggie, and sometimes even then there's more bubble wrap. So while I start to open up one of them, let me go ahead and read a little bit more about it. It says, this set's daintiness was not by accident. We modified our normal chain to feature smaller hoops so everything about this set would seem small and fragile. Contrast is a beautiful thing because the meaning behind this set is far from small or fragile. So I'm pretty excited about that because I have found in the past that some of their chains feel a little bit chunky for me, and I almost like the chain to like disappear, so sometimes it looks like the pendant's floating. So let's see if I'm actually opening it up. I can't tell yet if I'm actually opening up a necklace or not. So this, I think, is so my style. I love it, and I did stick with the gold for this month. So I'm just trying to pull a kink out. So they always have these nice extender chains where it's like, I think it's about an inch in between each of the hoops, and then they have their little medallion at the bottom that does have a little mongoose imprinted on it. So this is so simple and lovely, you guys. It's just a nice simple vertical bar, which of course is going to look great when you layer it with different things. You could go with a shorter chain or even a longer one, but I really like that. I like kind of jewelry with length length. I like to wear like longer dangly earrings, and I certainly appreciate that in that pendant. So let's go ahead and get into something that looks a little more leopardy, and I'll read a little bit more in the meantime. It says, a few months ago we featured a hexagon focus set. I love that hexagon pendant. I wear it all the time. This pendant is actually from Mint Mongoose too. I like all these simple gold pendants. It says, I chose the hexagon at that time because it is the strongest geometric shape that exists, and gosh darn women, we are strong. So as I researched leopards and what these beautiful creatures symbolized, I couldn't think of a more appropriate shape. So sounds like we're going to get another hexagon shape, which is great because then I think it will pair really well with that other necklace we already have. Leopards symbolize physical strength, perseverance, confidence, power, leadership, intelligence, beauty, independence, steadfastness, swiftness, gracefulness, and female mystique. So those all sound great. If I can get all of that in a simple jewelry piece, that sounds great to me. Oh, and I love how dainty this is, you guys. I saw the pictures of it before, and I was hoping that it would be small, and it is. So here it is. So everybody's is going to be a little bit different, right? Depending on what you got. So you can see now what I'm saying, where I thought it was just kind of like tortoise shell, but this is super tiny. I almost wish that the chain was shorter. It's still pretty long, because this is the kind of pendant that I'd want to wear like right up here in that little divot there. So I might have to put it on sometimes it's hard to, because of the way they make this, I would actually need pliers to go ahead and put this pendant on a different chain, because I think even the chain could be even more delicate than this. But I might eventually do that, because I like the idea of having it be really short and really, really dainty. But it looks so nice with the longer pendant. So you can just kind of see right here how they've paired it. And of course, you guys, I'll always take photos over on Instagram so that you can see them put together and up close in a little more detail, where they're not just dangling in front of the camera. It says, as I read that during my research, a few people came to mind: women, moms, first responders, nurses and doctors, teachers, essential workers, every parent out there working their butt off for their children, every individual out there working their tail off for their future, everyone who stops their day to do something, anything for others. We are all such significant pieces of the puzzle we're living in. So really just to say all of us have our own strength, but particularly women. So I'm trying to open up this last piece. And in the meantime, I will read you the last paragraph. It says, when you wear this dainty set, remember that strength and goodness have nothing to do with size, but everything to do with heart. Likewise, beauty has nothing to do with looks, but everything to do with what's on the inside. While the leopard is without a question a beauty, if in doubt, flip this card over. Their symbolism highlights the truth of why their beauty is so piercing. It has very little to do with what's on the surface. So we just got some matching stud earrings. I'm not like super big into studs, but I do like these because they bring the design together. So we have the little pieces that are just the same size as the pendant, and then a little gold bar that goes down the majority of that hexagon shape. So I think these are actually really beautiful, and I could see myself wearing them. I have been wearing a few more pairs of studs these days just because of face mask loops, and sometimes I don't like to get things all tangled up, but I think this is a really lovely set. I would have liked the chains to have the option of being a little bit shorter, and I feel like they could have been even more thin. But that's just my personal preference. Overall, I think it is a gorgeous set. Let me know what piece you guys like the most. I think I actually like the earrings the most. I almost wish that the hexagon pendant had that same gold bar. That said, I think I like the gold bar the most because I feel like it's the most versatile, and it's definitely one that I will wear, and I think the length on that one looks just about right as well. So if you enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Definitely check Mint Mongoose out if you are interested, and hopefully I will see you all very, very soon in my next unboxing.